Hand washing. Today I'm going to be doing the demonstration of proper hand washing technique. Hand washing is a very important aspect of infection control, and it is the most effective and the cheapest way to preventing the spread of infection and to break the chain of infection. The 6 elements of the chain of infection includes the infectious agent, which it can be which is the pathogen, then the reservoir, that's the habitation of the pathogen, the port of exit, how the pathogen exits the reservoir, the mode of transmission, port of entry into the host, and the susceptible host. So the type continues. A proper hand washing that is done for at least 20 seconds as indicated by the CDC is the way to break the chain of infection. So this video is going to show you how to properly hand wash hands. The chain of infection can be broken through a proper hand washing, and hand washing is very important to the process of breaking the spread of infection and the spread of germs. So when should we actually wash hands? As nursing assistant, you should wash hands when you arrive at the facility and when you are leaving the facility. Before you leave the facility, you should wash hands before you enter a patient's room, and after you leaving the patient's room. You should wash hands before you put on your gloves, and after you remove your gloves. You should wash your hands in between patients. You don't want to use the same hand even when you wear gloves. After you remove your gloves, you wash your hands before putting on another glove and going to another patient. So in between patients, you have to wash your hands, and you have to wash your hands in between care. Yeah, when you are serving meals, before you serve meal, and after you are done, you have to wash your hands. So hand washing is very important to the to infection control. So I'm going to be showing us how to properly wash hands, and yeah. So before you wash your hands, you want to see if you have wristwatch on, you want to remove it. If you are putting on a long sleeve shirt or a lab coat, you want to roll the sleeves up so you don't get it wet when you are washing your hands. You have to remove your jewelry, your ring, and then you run the water your desired temperature. Wet your hands. Then you apply soap. So you want to have sufficient soap that will give you enough, that will produce lather. So you make use of good friction. You rub your palms together. Rub your palms together. You interlace your fingers. Wash the back of your hands. Interlace your finger and wash the back of the other hand. Also interlace your finger. You want to get your thumb. So you want to get underneath your nails, and to do that you rub your hands, your fingers against your palm in a circular motion so you can get under your nails and remove every dirt and germs that is possibly hiding under. And then you do so to the other hand. A proper hand washing should be done for at least 20 seconds, and if you don't have a timer to time yourself, you can sing the happy birthday song. Then you want to get your wrist. Get your wrist. Make use of good friction so as to get rid of all the germs. And then you rinse your hands after proper washing. You rinse it under running water. Remember, you have to wash your hands under running water. rinse your hands under running water. You want your hands to be below your elbow, so the water is not dripping down to your elbow, and then your fingers pointing downwards. So you rinse your hands, and when you are sure you've gotten rid of all the soap, you want to reach out for a paper towel to dry your hands. So you dry your hands from your fingers up to your wrists. Get that in the trash. Then you get another paper towel to off the running water. You don't want to use your bare hands so you don't get your hands contaminated again. So you use paper towel to turn off the water, and that way your hands are clean. Drop the paper towel in the trash and your hands are clean. You do that again as for a reminder before any procedure. Before and after you put on your gloves, before you enter a patient's room, in between procedure, before you serve meals, when you enter the facility, and when you're exiting the facility, you should wash your hands. Thank you.